Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This Queen of Fertility 33, and I'm here with some more articles. I found this article and I just felt like I should read it to y'all and see what y'all think. Okay, so let's begin. This is titled "The Killer Veteran: The Spiritual Implications for Veterans Who Kill in War." Abstract. For many veterans who have been forced to make the decision to kill in war, the memory of what the memory of what has happened may last far longer than the millisecond it took to fire their rifle or launch their missile. To be honest, no. If I'm hitting my target, I won't even think about them. They come back to me. They don't hunt me though, but they give me these little side stories like, "Oh yeah, I should have did this. I should have did that. You right, blah blah blah. I'm glad you did what you did. Blah blah blah." Okay, I just think about what they did to me. You know what I'm saying? Or to my country. You know, that's still to me though, cause I'm representing the country. So if you fuck up my country, that hurts me. I don't care if it is my family or somebody else. It's still gonna bother me. So I don't feel no shame when I kill them, okay? But people have a problem with it, you know what I'm saying? People like, you're not. Okay, so let's read them. As veterans, they carry the shame and guilt of what they have done for the rest of their lives. No, we do not. No, for real, we do not. Even though we are PTSD shit. It could we just seen trauma, okay? We not guilty or shameful that we had to get rid of the target. No, if it's the right thing, okay. I'm about them other fake ass veterans, but I know to my them on that side, the bad ones. They say they veterans, but they not though. But me personally, when I talk to my veterans, we don't have shame or guilt. Okay, this is a critical issue for veterans and their supporters. As spiritual injuries, SI can be a significant cause of distress and discomfort and may become a major contributor to mental health issues and have negative effects on their overall well-being. Um, it's like it could to us in our mind we feel like, you know, we really didn't save y'all, to be honest. Okay. In order to help practitioners work with veterans, this paper identifies the spiritual implications for veterans who kill in war. Sadly, it would be necessary to develop some understanding of the nature of killing in war and the particular circumstances of those that kill. Initially, there is a brief literature review of some of the key material published on this topic. The overall aim is to identify the key features of killing in war. In particular, that killing is not an isolated act involving one person, but rather part of a kill chain. Who, how, and where personnel are placed along the chain specifically shapes the depth and nature of their spiritual need. Discussions regarding spiritual needs are set within the framework of earlier work on SI and is squarely aimed at creating a list of spiritual implications as well as a redemptive process that both veterans and their supporters can lose to find peace. See, I really don't know because, me, I just came back, okay? And I know something, and when the Most High tell me one thing, but y'all tell me another, it gonna trigger something in me. It ain't got nothing to do with no killing. Okay, you ask me. Okay, if it got anything to do with some killing, it gonna be somebody that was innocent that got killed. Okay, or my family members or somebody else. Okay, ain't got nothing to do with them. To be honest, y'all don't know me. I give two fucks about them in their feelings, okay? And they don't be the one messing with me like that. It be y'all that's in the physical. They know who they are. Okay, this is about but I think this article right here is fake. I think it's for them, not us. Cause it say atonement. On the night of February the 12th, 2009, an Australian one commando regime team, including a number of Afghan National Army personnel and Afghan interpreters headed towards the village of Sawit Markad in Yazdan province to search for Taliban leaders. Upon arriving at the compound, they discovered no Taliban personnel in location and were ordered to move to a second compound where intelligence had also identified Taliban activities. At this point, the one commando team was engaged by the Taliban. Agafan Interturk called on them to cease fire, but the Australian soldiers subsequently returned fire with rifles and a grenade. When the enemy firing ceased, they realized there was not only a number of dead Taliban fighters in the room, but there was also women and children. See, yeah, I think they do that. We don't do that because when I used to do that, all the women and children were gone, unless the women were bad. Okay, but other than that, we always get the women and the children out first, and then we do what we do. Or the means, okay, or whatever, but we would know, okay? We just know, we would know, okay? Um, 3 children were dead and severe, badly injured, okay? Injured. Or if there's already kids that's already dead or women that's already dead in it, they will tell us just go ahead and do it. Like them, they be already up there though. Like we already have this stuff. This stuff be already like they will call us 2 days ahead of time. Sometimes they don't, sometimes they do. Okay? And if they don't, that means the people is already gone. Okay, something like that. Like the good ones. I know it's hard to explain. 2 babies who were evacuated for medical treatment did not survive, taking the death toll to 5 children. 2 Australian soldiers were charged with manslaughter as a result. One of the soldiers would later go on to tell the ABC's Australian Story program. From the moment I realized they were dead children, I was horrified, numb, just struggling to grasp. When you realize you killed children, the Vaseline doesn't even begin to describe it, and I feel like I can't fix it and I can't atone for it. I can't do anything to undo the damage that was done. Atone is an interesting word to lose in the prison context. The soldiers acknowledging the responsibility for the incident and their inability and frustration with being unable to readmit or fix what had happened. Although the particular soldier's spiritual beliefs are unknown, it is not unreasonable to infer that the soldier is appealing to some greater power of entity for help to attain forgiveness. The veracity of the inference is confirmed by the source of the word atone. To atone is to make amends or repairings, and they often lose in the context of atonement for sins. They said when the soldiers leave the Australian Defence Force (ADF) and transition to civilian life, they will join a total veteran population in Australia, which is estimated at just 614,000. Okay. Them people right there, they even went to jail, okay, for manslaughter. And no, the last one is put to the sword. Killing in war is perhaps one of humankind's most universal acts. The Bible in Joshua 22 through 28, King James Version 2017, tell of a particular violent ambush and attack upon the city of Ai. Israel cut them down, leaving them neither survivors nor fugitives, but they took the king of Ai alive and brought him to Joshua. When Israel had finished killing all the men of Ai in the fields and in the wilderness where they had chased them, and when every one of them had been put to the sword, all the Israelites returned to Ai and killed those who were in it. 12,000 men and women fell that day, all the people of Ai. For Joseph did not draw back the hand that held out his javelin until he had destroyed all who lived in Ai. But Israel did carry off for themselves the livestock and plunder of this city, as the Lord had instructed Joshua. Thousands of years later, the Battle of Solferino in 1859 was equally violent and destructive. Over 20,000 were killed in the grueling 9-hour battle. 2009, Tojina. The terrible single-day figure appeared in the first day of summer 1916 and across the whole of the Great War, during which nearly 10 million soldiers was killed. Forces at war records. In the Second World War, the death total doubled to 20 million. National World War II Museum. Of course, it is not just soldiers who are killed by other soldiers in war. Even with the very precise modern weapons and targeting systems that characterize information wave warfare, it was estimated that during the 2003 Iraq war, over 500,000 million Iraqi civilians died. In every culture, geography, and time, soldiers have killed in war. The practice is common to all races, religions, and sexes. Throughout history, it has been lamented and regretted, justified and encouraged, and even lionized and glorified. Killing in war has been captured only in every conceivable medium from prehistoric rock art to games. It has also been studied intensely. These studies have looked at everything from what is motivation for soldiers to kill and conversely why soldiers choose not to kill. There has also been exhaustive study of the mental and moral health implications of killing as well as the sheer practicalities of how to kill and how to train and lead soldiers to kill more effectively. One of the most famous and somewhat controversial of these studies was S.L.A. Marshall's 1968 book, The Problem of Battle Command in Future War. In a series of subsequent books, Marshall concluded fewer than 50 to 25% of men in combat actually fire their weapons. Marshall referred to this as the rate of fire and concluded that social conditioning against killing was so strong that many soldiers could not do so even at the risk of their own lives. The ultimate goal of Marshall's work was to make the rate of fire more effective through better training, control, and leadership. Okay, hold on. Killing in war. There are three ways of looking at killing in war. The first is lawful killing. War, by its very nature, is a bloody and terrible act, but it's not an excuse for the unrestrained use of force. There's a body of convention that had broad international acceptance known as the Laws of Armed Conflicts, LOAC, which has been developed to address such issues. During the actual conduct of military operations, most forces will develop and operate under rules of engagement, ROE. ROE are military directives which are sanctioned by the government or meant to direct the circumstances under which armed forces into and continue combat with opposing adversaries. These are carefully developed and balanced documents that undergo a tremendous amount of scrutiny before they are issued. For example, Sir Michael Wood, Chief Legal Officer for the UK government's ROE during the 2003 Iraq War, stated to the Iraq War Inquiry 2017, a considerable number of FCO, Foreign and Commonwealth Office, lawyers worked on various aspects of Iraq. While the phases changes over time, the issue included unsanctioned enforcement of the no-fly zones, the use of force, just abolition, the application of the laws of war, including targeting and rules of engagement prior to the invasion. The importance of Roe in attempting to manage killing. Yes, I've been hearing that name lately. Even though I got an uncle, a brother named Roe, but I've been hearing Roe a lot lately, so I need to start paying attention more to that. Was dramatically summed up by calling the British Army's War Irish Hussars in famous pre-battle speech to the soldiers during the 2003 Iraq War. Lieutenant Colonel Tim Collins gave some sense of the difficulties of managing killing in a statement to his soldiers before the final battle in front of. Okay, that's a long day. That's too long. Okay, they got the kill shame. Killing in war, not a solitary act. When the two Canadian Air Force technicians pictured below finished preparing, remove the two bright red, remove before flight tag on the missile, and signify to the pilot that the missile is ready to fire. When that missile hits its target, it will cause tremendous damage and in all likelihood kill enemy personnel. It followed then that if the pilot is guilty of killing within war, then so too are the two technicians who loaded and prepared the missile. Their capabilities being demonstrated by removal of the two segment and contact tags. A person may pull a trigger to fire a rifle or push a button to launch a missile, but there's a whole chain of personnel who run down the operational and logistic chains of command who are equally involved in the background to such an action. Ultimately, they all bear some responsibility for the action. This is the kill chain. For some, the weight of responsibility can be intense as the rifleman who actually pulls the trigger and sees an enemy fall dead to the ground. The kill chain, yeah, true. See, Most High, he do mine, okay, for me and for the rules. The kill chain concept is not, however, an attempt to create a universal tool to spread and delay blame. Rather, it is a tool to demonstrate that being anywhere along the chain can create issues of guilt and shame that last well beyond the date of discharge and carry to their post-combat years as a veteran. Yeah, some would go on Burger King. You know, I tell you, Burger King would stand for blood killers to me. I guess they feel bad. Okay? It is a common misconception that only those at the immediate point of war suffer the after effect of the decision and actions. Then we got leading killers. Soldiers do not want to kill in war and would go to great lengths to avoid doing so. Yet the statistics on death in war quoted about demonstrate they do kill and in great numbers. Okay? Yep. Military commanders are closely involved in the leadership of the troops under their command. It's their job to ensure that the assigned mission is achieved. If part of the mission involves the physical destruction of the enemy, then they are responsible for ensuring that their troops lose their weapons as effectively as possible within the role. Of course, leadership sometimes fails. Knew about the reputation of 2nd Platoon well before and did nothing. Likewise, the book of war crimes committed in Afghanistan by Australian Special Forces were by highly trained soldiers, predominantly at the rank of sergeant and below. Then we got shoot to kill, okay? In the movie, the hero would quickly draw their weapon and instantly shoot a gun out of the enemy's hand. In reality, this does not happen. Despite the huge advances in military weaponry in recent years, no weapon is that accurate even in the most highly trained hands. Concretely, soldiers have been taught since the first use of handheld powder-based weapons to shoot for the century of the scene that people might think that I be shoot to kill. I really don't though. Cause when they left that bag of my family members' faces in my house, that damn bag was in my house for like 2 weeks. I mean, I did go in there and try to open it, but something told me don't open it right there in the dark. Okay, so after them 2 weeks passed, I waited till it was daylight. It was just this ugly. It like my heart fell to my soul fell to my feet. And I just went ahead, opened it, and I seen it, y'all. I seen it. I don't know what happened. I don't know how. I even transport to the motherfuckers. Okay? I know the Most High did, but like me at that moment, it's like, I remember I fainted, okay? Basically, I fainted. Next thing I know, people said they were seeing me coming out the sky and shit. I was like, y'all exaggerating. Nah, they were alright, cause it all finna go kill the motherfuckers, you hear me? Unless they didn't though, but if they did, you know. Anyway, it's like everybody was around the house and they said they seen me come out the sky. Okay, and the Most High said I did come out the sky with a hole, whatever this is, y'all. I just, bro. They said I came out the sky on some shit. Oh my god, that shit funny though. Okay. Oh Lord. Okay, so yes, soldiers have been taught since the first use of handheld gunpowder-based weapon to shoot for the century of the seen mass. In other words, it was a mass in there, okay? Ain't no lie. In other words, the largest part of the body of the opponent they can be seen in their first primary target. They still can't find them. And you can only see their spirit now because I don't know how this did all that. And then they said I dropped one and one came back down again. And just I'm like, there was a lot of motherfuckers up in there. You know how many people that was in that house? You know how KKK is a big ass nation. That's a big ass nation. I thought we was big. No, America is big. Okay, the United States might have been big, but America kind of got us beat. Maybe 'cause they done took a lot of people though. But I don't like them. Hey. There's a lot of motherfuckers. And no, I don't know what the hell she was in. Okay, but she's the only one that was in the house. It was like the first group, after she did it, she had her own group. Like like her and her group, they upgraded. So they wasn't the old people meeting. You know what I'm saying? So it was like just the old people. Hey, I'm glad I got all their ass out, okay? And I had to get the new ones after though, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. Okay, y'all, then it's quick and slow. It was quick and slow, alright. It was slow. The fog of war. Okay, someone know. My babe said he gonna do it, and dad said he gonna talk to you about it. But it's another one is a conscious decision. Okay, yeah, that was conscious. Another one, the Most High made a decision for me. Okay, if I come out of the sky, he made it for me because hey, if he didn't make it for me, I would have still did it. I don't know how, but the Most High did it for me. An imperfect decision. I don't think it was an imperfect decision. Maybe for them, yeah. And then we got, is killing a war a sin? The question is an important one given that many religions belief systems hold the concept of sin as pivotal. The nature of sin is a complex issue and one that has occupied the minds of theologians for many centuries. One initial approach is to think of sin as a two-part equation. First, there must be an act which is considered sinful in terms of the specific cultural group. For Christians, the auxiliary one is thou shalt not kill. But I'm going to show y'all what I seen though when I read the commandments again. Okay? Which they don't understand to me. They see, remember this they shit. Okay? They telling you. I'll just wait to the next one, okay? But thou shalt not kill. See, me personally, I don't know, to be honest. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's a sin. I don't think it's a sin. I don't think it's a sin. Because if like they come in your territory and kill you and your family members and your kids or whatever, I think you have the right to do it. I just want people to have a discernment, okay? You don't be going out killing just anybody. I ain't say, hey, people say, oh, when you get your first kills, you just start going crazy with it. No, the fuck you don't, okay? No, you don't, okay? You just gotta be smart. You gotta lose your discernment, okay? You don't be going out just messing with everybody, being a bully, and just wanna shoot and kill everybody, cause not everybody did anything to you, okay? You gotta study, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta be the Most High, okay? But yeah. Killing is frequently discussed in the Old and New Testaments, and prohibitions against it all stated, restated, repeated at least 100 times in one form or another. War is frequently a bloody event in the Bible. The competition has occupied some of the history's greatest thinkers who have persuasively argued that killing in war is in some cases, a duty to God and the state. The Most High and the state, yes. Proponents of the argument stretch back into and critics include Greek and Roman thinkers such as after Plato and Cicero. It also includes works by early Christian writers such as Origen, Adamus, Lazarus, Ambush, Augustina, along with later writers such as finally, the reflection, killing in war may not be seen if it's conducted within the strict parameters and critical of a just war. The real evils in war are love of violence, revengeful cruelty, fierce and in place of enmity, wild resistance, and the lust of power. And such like it is generally to punish these things. When force is required to inflict the punishment that in obedience to God or some lawful authority, good men undertake war. When they find themselves in such a position regarding the conduct of human affairs, that right conduct requires them to act or to make others act in his way. Okay, y'all, finna go, okay? They were right. My bad, I just gotta keep reading, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, I think that's it, y'all. Spiritual injuries, Eon Reed. Spiritual implications of killing for veterans. Okay. Guilt. No, I pull everyone out. Thank you, baby girl. Okay, mind your business. Just because Michael number one don't mean that because we were married. Okay, no deal. Okay, remember they say when you get married, you leave your mommy and daddy and grandma and grandpa behind. But look here, Michael, grandma, auntie, it went in order, baby. And I went through all of them, baby girl. After it, I couldn't stop. It said in the note. I had to look through the whole fucking backpack, baby girl. Bitch, you stupid ass whore. Then after that, I fainted, bitch. Okay? It's on tape, ho. But anyway, another point, though. Don't get it twisted. I don't kill for a man. Only this one, the Most High. Unlike you, bitch. You know you are.